Hey, Mrparka here to review a new one from Nathan Rumler and Brian Papandrea? Hopefully, Papandrea. I'm terrible pronunciation of names, so sorry about that. It is the Big F. I don't actually have a copy here. They sent me over a screener to check out. These guys had previously done a movie called Fang Boner, and they're regulars at Wasteland, so I have a little bit of interaction with them. They're cool guys. So I was excited to kind of see this one. I guess they said it was a step up from their last picture. So I put it in, and yeah, right off the bat, it feels a little bit better to me than Fang Boner. I enjoyed Fang Boner, but I actually enjoyed the Big F a little bit more. Essentially what we have here is, the story is pretty crazy, pretty funny. A Bigfoot who's been medically experimented on, and he's very angry that he has a tiny penis. So he basically escapes and runs amok and kills anyone, especially if they bring up his small penis. So yeah, you can expect silliness and hilarity to ensue. What I liked about this one was I thought the characters were actually a little bit better, a little bit more solid, and I actually enjoyed all the characters in the film. A couple of them actually seemed like legit, real human beings, and there is also a couple kind of quirky, ridiculous characters. Rumler's opening scene is funny, although ridiculous. And Brian's character is completely over the top, but also very funny, and feels almost like he's out of an 80s film with his mustache and his crazy antics and hillbilly, you know, kind of redneck persona. But yeah, essentially these two, well, the Bigfoot traps about 6 people in a house, 4 kids and a couple older people who had kind of mixed together that live in kind of the same cul-de-sac or like a house, you know, suburbs, and they have to kind of fight off against Bigfoot and survive the night. The Bigfoot is essentially a guy in a suit and just with a wig on and some prosthetics on his face. It's not the best Bigfoot I've ever seen, I'll give it that. And the film is very, very, very dark. So you kind of don't really see his face that often. My major complaint with the film really is that it's too dark. They didn't use many lights, it feels like, especially in the outside scenes. And I know it's supposed to look dark, but maybe the exposure could have been lowered and more light so the picture didn't come off so grainy at times. But besides that, I don't really have any complaints. I thought the dialogue was funny. I thought it was all around well-paced, and I thought that the characters had some genuine moments that made it worth watching. The lead in this is actually really good. He comes off really well. He's very funny. He is very likable and seems very realistic. His interactions with Maverick, who's the outlandish character, really cracked me up as well. So yeah, I think it's better acted. I think that special effects are around the same level. It is edited so it can kind of hide a lot of the effects in this one. Really kind of quick cuts and close-ups and things like that. But yeah, it's a silly movie with a lot of laughs. I caught myself laughing out loud a couple times, and I was completely by myself just laughing like a lunatic. The line that tickled my fancy, I guess you'll say, is one of the characters' wives is screaming for help, and he's watching television, and he says, "What? I'm trying to watch ghost farts on TNT." I don't know if it was improv, but some of these lines do have the kind of feel that they might be improv, but they're improv well. And like I said, the acting for an indie movie is actually really good and well-rounded. There's some weird, bizarre characters in here as well, some improv weirdos. They make some funny jokes about gluten. So yeah. If you really liked Fang Boner, then you'll definitely like the Big F. The DVD's coming out. You can take pre-orders right below. Check it out. It comes with 2 shorts. I've not got to check out. I didn't get the DVD, but I ordered one myself. So, yeah. Anyways, if you like these guys, you like goofy, stupid, funny movies, then you'll enjoy this one. It has its fair share of that and a little bit of nudity in the opening. But, yeah, check it out if you like that sort of thing. I certainly do. So, have a good one.
There's what? There's no, what? You're not making any sense. What?
Just tell them that there's an intruder outside.
Yes, I'd like to report a Bigfoot sighting. Yes, a Bigfoot sighting. Well, actually more like a Bigfoot attack. See, he attacked me and my wife in our house across the street.